Hey lovelies, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If this is your first time seeing my face, hi, my name is Ikaria. If you are a returning subscriber, a returning viewer, thank you so much for subscribing and staying subscribed. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, this will be a good time for you to subscribe to the channel, join the family, and be part of this wonderful and amazing community. So today we're going to be talking about 7 strategies on how to stop caring and be at peace with yourself. When we stop caring or when we stop paying attention to things we used to pay attention to, it tends to make us feel down. Sometimes people get sick because they no longer care or because they choose not to care, and they tend to find it hard to be at peace with themselves. And sometimes it takes them back to toxic friendship, toxic relationship, all because they can't find this peace within themselves. So today you're going to be learning 7 strategies on how to be at peace with yourself even after you stop caring. So let's get right into the video. The first strategy you need to do if you stop caring and you want to be at peace, like you want to be complete peace with yourself, is to look after yourself. If you're not going to take anything from this video, please take this one. Look after yourself. Show yourself the love you deserve. Ignore the haters and look after yourself. I know what I'm saying. And I'm not just talking about physically, right? I'm not just talking about physically. I'm talking about mentally, psychologically, sexually, emotionally, and even spiritually. Look after yourselves. Like, take care of yourself. I want you to channel that energy into yourself. Self-care isn't selfish. Because you stop caring for something or for someone or something that is not serving you, and then you now choose to prioritize yourself and protect your peace and also prioritize your rest, that isn't selfish. That is self-love. I want you to look after yourself, because it's really crazy that after we stop caring about something or about someone, we tend to want to go down with that thing because we're no longer, the way we used to be with the person or with the thing. And it's now crazy that, oh, now I'm sad. You start feeling depressed. You start feeling emotionally down. There is no need for that, sis. There is no need. I want you to look after yourself. I want you to pour all that attention to yourself. The thing is, looking after yourself is a powerful act of self-respect. When you take care of yourself, you show up more stronger, more smarter, more softer, and you become more grounded in every part of your life. So if after you stop caring for something and you want to be at peace with yourself, channel that energy into yourself. Trust me, that will change your life drastically. The second strategy, and this is so important, this is very, very important, especially for somebody like me, is to be mindful of your emotional investment in people. Not everybody will like this, but I'm going to say it anyways. Be mindful of how you invest in people emotionally. They always say that do not get attached because people always leave. And that's why I'm so picky with people I allow into my life. That's why I'm so picky with people I care for, with people I want to show that love for. And I want you to do the same. If you can control your emotional investment in people, whether people tend to come and go, honestly, it won't mean much to you, especially people that aren't adding value to your life. So I want you to be mindful of your emotional investment you make in people, be it friends, be it colleagues, be it whatever kind of shipping that you guys are in together. Be mindful of it. Don't be too invested in it because people always leave. And that's why people tend to find it so difficult to let go, to walk away from situation, from people, when these things are no longer serving to them, because you're so 100% into this person. And I'm not saying because you're 100% into someone it's a bad thing, no, but be mindful. Use here, if you know what I mean. Use here, because it's really crazy how this world works now. And honestly, when somebody tends to leave, there is no way you will be at peace with yourself, because you still want to show that care. You still want to show that love. But if you're already mindful, you already know, okay, regardless of whatever it is, if it comes to an end, then it comes to an end, and that's some period, that's it. You're cool, you're fine. You don't need to start battling with yourself because you want to fix it, you want it to be right. There is no need. So let's try and be mindful with our emotional investment with people. And that takes me to number 3. Learn the act of letting go. Not everybody will like this too, but yeah. If you want to stop caring and after stop caring you are at peace with yourself, please learn the act of letting go. Like they say, the act of detachment. Please learn the act of detachment. Learn to detach quickly. Be quick, be swift with you trying to detach from things, from people, from whatever kind of situation Learn it. In fact, that is an act. You learning to detach, to let go. Okay, it has come to an end and I understand it now. And trust me, you're not even thinking twice about the situation. That makes you so powerful. Letting go of situation, letting go of problem, letting go of issues, letting go of emotional trauma. You're powerful. And when I see people that don't really care, okay, I don't really, you know, I tend to like, yeah, honestly, you know what life is and you understand what life means because it's very crazy out there. If you don't learn how to let people go when their time in your life has ended, you will keep on going through the same circles, and the circle will keep on pushing you to do something stupid, to say something stupid. And sometimes you start typing long episodes, especially for lovers. You start typing, you type, you get what I mean? You want to type from A to Z and trying to explain, and they don't care. They are reading your messages and they are laughing. There is no point. Learn the art of letting go. If you want to be at peace with yourself after you stop caring, right? Like I say, it's strategy. These are strategies you need to put in mind. You need to carry your pen and your book and start writing them down. If one didn't work for you, two will work for you, three will work for you, and down to the seventh one. Learn the act of letting go. And the fourth strategy is to establish your limits by clearly defining what you can tolerate and what you will not tolerate. Being at peace with yourself is a whole work. And if you cannot communicate what you can tolerate in friendship, in whatever kind of shipping you guys are in together, then you have a lot of headache going in your life. Yes. The thing is, this isn't about being harsh. It's about protecting your peace, protecting your worth, and protecting your self-respect. Because when you tend to establish your limits, when people know your boundaries, there are certain things that people won't throw at you. There are certain things that people won't say because they know that, okay, she's standing on business, she's standing on whatever it is that is going to bring peace to her life. So learn to establish your limit, like communicate it to them or to people faster, clearly. Let them understand that right now, this is what I want and this is what I just can't take. So if they are not willing to negotiate and let it be like that, then honestly, you're letting these people go and you're not even thinking about it. In fact, you're just chilling. So I want you to establish your limits today. The fifth strategy on how to stop caring and still be at peace is to focus on things you can control. Focus on things that you have control, full control over. Anything that you know that you don't have control over it, do not stress yourself over it. Anything you know that, okay, I can't have this whole dominion and this whole full coverage over it, do not even bother yourself because trust me, you're giving yourself headache and that is you not being at peace. That is you not completely being at peace. But the moment you look at something and you know that you don't have control over that thing, just let it rest. Even you yourself, you will like the fact that okay, I'm not stressing myself, I'm not trying to have headache over these things. So you let it rest and you let it go. The sixth strategy is to learn to acknowledge your accomplishment. We tend to go through so much every day in our lives, especially as a young Nigerian, and sometimes old, and sometimes even middle, late 40s, 50s. People go through hell in Nigeria, but learning to acknowledge your accomplishment will bring you peace. Learning to accept that you're trying, you're working so hard to have a better life for yourself. You're kicking your head, kicking your ass just to have a good life, right? That alone will bring you peace. And even if you stop caring over so many things, just learning to acknowledge your growth and acknowledge your success, no matter how small, no matter how tiny. That alone will bring you daily accomplishment. It will bring you daily fulfillment. Like, okay, today I have tried, I have put in the work, and I'm grateful to how things are turning out. That alone will keep your mind at peace. At least it will push you to want to do better. It will push you to want to be better. It will push you to strive for a better and more fulfilled life. The seventh strategy is to empower yourself with an unshakable self worth, like owning your story, even the mercy part, even the part that doesn't seem right. You own it, is your story. Like not waiting for people's opinion, not waiting for people's validation. Because when you stop caring, and these are the same people that always give you opinion, that always tell you what to do, the moment you stop talking to them, or the moment that conversation or that friendship cease, and then you want to stop caring, there is no way you'll be at peace with yourself, because even deep down within you, you don't have that inner confidence within yourself. So I want you to empower yourself when it comes to your inner mind, when it comes to your inner confidence. This isn't about faking it until you make it, or faking it to look like that part. No. I'm talking about your inner confidence. There's inner confidence and there's outer confidence. There's the confidence where you put out there to people, to show people that okay, you're confident, right? But there is one alone within you, in your walls. You know that I am confident to make decisions for myself. So if you are in a situation or in a kind of situationship where you always want people's opinion, you always want people's validation, you find it hard to trust your gut, there is no way you will stop caring and then you will be at peace, because you still want them, even if it's just for that one thing, to tell you what to do. And you really don't want that for yourself, because that's you living in bondage, that's you living in a cage, that's you living in Stockholm. And then people will tend to mess with you. People will tend to, because they know that you don't really have a voice of your own. So I want you to build it, your inner confidence. And I also want you to empower your self-worth. So that's pretty much everything I want to share in today's video. If you find this video helpful, please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up, a like, and also comment your thoughts in the comment section. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, do well to subscribe to the channel, join the family, and be part of this wonderful and amazing community. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for staying up to this very moment. Trust me, you guys have my heart. You guys are the real MVP. Take care of yourself, stay safe, stay beautiful, and see you in my next video. Bye.